Hey everybody, good morning. It is Wednesday, August 28th. Yesterday was my daughter's dad's birthday. He would have been 67, but he only made it to the age of 45. He passed away in October 30th of 2002. So it'll be, I guess, 22 years in October since he left this world. Anyways, I've been cruising around on BB2 streets and Face Crackland, and actually starting to enjoy some of the things that I'm finding and running across. But I happened to run across a video that was shot live. It was a live that was done on Monday night by an old friend of mine. Anyway, I thought, I wonder what's going on. So I went over, and a couple of familiar faces was on her stream. And they were talking about spiritual aspects of things. And immediately, as soon as they started talking about this subject, I immediately turned it off and started making this video. Somebody was talking about archons, Pleiadians, all these beings. There are no beings outside of you. What you see with your eyes is what's on the inside of you. Because everything that we see on the outside of us, we created on the inside of us first. So if there are demons, if there are angels, any of that, it's because you created it. Not because anybody else created it. Your mind created it. And it's in your mind. It's not some being that was already created that's trying to, bring you down or anything like that. God is a God of duality. God is love. He's perfect love, but at the same time, He is dualistic. Because everything's created with thought. You are the universe experiencing in itself, basically. But yeah, you are your own worst enemy. You don't have an enemy outside of your own self. I mean, if other people are your enemies, it's because of them or because of something that happened between you and them. Myself, personally, I don't try to see myself with enemies. I'm friendly to everybody, regardless if I know you or not, I'm going to say, hey, how you doing? Have a blessed day. I'm always positive when I talk to people, when I meet people. And most of the time, most of the people that approach me or that I come in contact with when I work or am out and about in the community are pretty friendly. So it's just all about how you treat others and how you treat yourself, I don't even pay attention to what's going on in the world anymore because I don't really care what they're showing us because it has no relevance to me. I could care less what Hollywood stars are doing. I could care less what politicians are doing. I could care less what any Hollywood actor or actress is doing or presenting. Or religious leaders. Or any of that. The war that they supposedly got going on. I know there's a lot of innocent people being affected by it. But I have no control over that. Just like you have no control over it. The only thing we can control is ourselves. And create a reality that we would want for ourselves. We all came here with a passion. Something that at a very early age, we decided that we wanted to do it the rest of our life. My whole life, I've been searching for that. But to be honest with you, I think I've been living it. But I've had some realizations over the last couple of days of some things that I need to start doing and pursuing and following and not having any fear of the outcome. And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. But as time goes on, I'll let y'all know how things are going. Anyways, I guess that triggered me because 15 years ago, when I woke up in 2009, I wanted to shout it to the world. Every time I got new information that I just learned about, I wanted to shout it to the world, regardless if others knew the information or not, you know. Just like this latest information that I've obtained isn't the end-all be-all. It's just the beginning, you know. It's just information that's going to help me progress within myself, because that's all there is me. My world, my reality. Daryl and I, like I've made in other videos, I made another video about manifestation. How manifestation's real. And it is real because we create it. You know, and then when it actually occurs, it seems like it's a miracle. You know, like with me and Daryl talking of the way we did about wanting to find a specific place with all these amenities, and me not believing in it in the beginning, but then as time went on, I started believing in it, and I started thinking about it, and I started trying to see myself in that position, you know. Before you knew it, we were there. Well, it wasn't like before you knew it, but in a way it felt that way because it was only like a year and a half from the time we started originally thinking on it until it came to fruition. It might not even been a year and a half. It was probably, I think, less than a year. Or less than a year and a half. Anyways, it came to fruition just like Daryl. I created Daryl. I spoke exactly what I wanted out into the world, and it came to me. Daryl and I put out into the world what we were seeking, and it came to us. We created it, you know. It was already there. It was just more of the energy, you know, bringing us to where we wanted to be. Me, I could probably sit here and create things that would put me financially in a better position. And that is what I intend on doing. But I'm not going to be put in a financially better position to have all the spotlight put on me, you know. That light was flickering. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts for today. Today, like I said, it's Wednesday. I'm off today. I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to go back to work, I guess, until the 30th of August, the Friday morning. That's when I have to be back to work. But right now, things are going great in my life. I've gotten a raise. I'm getting more hours. All my bills are paid. I got a little extra money in my pocket. I got food in my refrigerator. I got plenty of herb. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm happy. I'm blessed in so many ways. I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful for where I am in life. Looking back on things, you know. I have no regrets. I'm actually grateful for all the lessons that I've learned in life because I needed them to be where I am right here, right now. I needed all those lessons back then to be where I am right here, right now. Realizing that I am the one that creates my future. I am the one that creates everything. I am the one that has created this, you know. Even when I was living in my other apartment, I manifested that apartment simply because Daryl and I had always talked about living in an apartment above a storefront on a downtown Main Street in some small town USA, you know? So when I came back home and I was living out at the motel, I started thinking about, gosh, I wonder if there are any apartments down there on Main Street available. And before long, I came across something, an apartment that was available downtown here in Purcell on Main Street above a storefront. So I immediately looked at the apartment, put my application in, and I got the apartment. Took a couple weeks, but I was able to maintain it. Or get it, you know. And I lived there for 2.5 years, and I just decided that I wasn't happy there anymore. I didn't have the full-size bathtub that I wanted. I didn't have the washer and dryer that I wanted. I didn't live down on the ground floor like I wanted, simply because I was tired of walking up and down 25 steps to and fro the apartment, And I have bad knees, so it didn't help very much. So I started thinking about a new type of place that I wanted, which was a ground floor apartment with a full-size bathtub and shower and a washer and dryer. The girl that lived here, before she even moved out, she gave, basically about 3 weeks before she even moved out, she gave me the information that she was moving out, and I immediately contacted the landlord, and I filled out the application and got my deposit, and basically she's like, yeah, as soon as the girl that's in there now, which her name was Candy also. The girl that lived here before me was named Candy, but she spelled her name different. She spelled it like Candy. But her name was Candy, and around the same age as me, maybe a few years older, I think she's a couple of years older than me. But yeah, so we create everything. Sitting here just skimming in my mind, all the things that I've created throughout this life, and realizing that I'm the one responsible for those things. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild. But I think that might be another reason why we have memories, because once you get that click in your head, you start clicking on more things, and then you start realizing that you did create everything without realizing it. We do magic every day. People sit here and talk about magic, how it's bad. They talk about the Satanism, and they talk about this, and they talk about that. That's all distraction. That's all ego. That's all, entertainment of the left-brained thinking. That has nothing to do with internal ideas. I don't want to be entertained by ideas made by other men or women. I want to entertain myself with my own ideas, I'm really starting to dive back into my childhood a little bit. My childhood thinking, trying to observe myself to see where the things I thought about, and what my passions truly were as a child, because that is the path that I need to take. And I'm starting to discover the passion that I never really thought I had. It's there. And I'm finally getting really close to putting my finger on it. and figuring out exactly what it was that I was supposed to do with this life. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to freaking do it. How can I not? I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's going to start. I don't know how successful I'll be. But all I can do is try. All I can do is start. And take it one day at a time. One step at a time. I can't even believe it's already been 16 minutes. Boom. I just got on here just to make a quick video talking about a couple of little subject matters that triggered me this morning about people being concerned with other things outside of themselves that really have no relevance to one's existence or one's life. Because I'm going to tell you what, all these actors and actresses, even though they live out in the world, they have nothing to do with my life. They have no relevance on my life, you know? Majority of other people out there that exist have no relevance to my frame of thinking or my life, what I choose to do with my life, you know? Maybe that's why I don't have any friends, because I don't really connect and think like the world anymore. I don't care about entertainment. I don't care about sports. I don't care about movies or any of that. None of that interests me. And I don't know why. I don't find it fun anymore because I see through the facade of it, I guess. I see through all the fakeness. If I see through things and see fakeness, I don't want to have anything to do with it at all. I don't even want to be giving it my energy. So, you know, and there's people that's dropped me in this life. Well, they dropped me because they felt like they couldn't deal with me anymore, I guess, probably. Or they just didn't feel like they connected with me anymore, you know? And hey, that happens. Because it's happened to me before in my life where I've had other friends leave me or I've left other friends simply because we weren't on the same vibe, you know? I'm probably going to try to post some things on my community tabs today. But yeah, y'all have a great day. I have a friend, I just got a notification that they just went live not too long ago. So I'm probably going to try to go in there and see what's going on. And then I'll eventually upload this video today. But it's currently about 9:20 in the morning. So I've been talking since about 9 o'clock this morning on this video. Now it's about 9:20, 9:22, something like that. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day. And if I have anything else to say over the course of the next couple of days that I'm off, trust me, I will. I'll come back and make another video and give you all my thoughts. Much love, everybody. Peace, love, hugs, nugs. And until the next time, I'm out.